from City Bright Knits, and I want to come on and give you an end of summer recap, some things I've been working on, and let you know what I am up to currently. So sit back, get cozy, and grab whatever project you're working on and join me. So I am currently on vacation. I am going to be here for a few weeks, and so that meant a lot of hard yarn choices. I don't know if you're also someone who brings yarn on vacation when you travel. I know it can sometimes be daunting to figure out what yarn you need because you think you need it all. And I just wanted to share a few tips on how I made my travel yarn selection, some things I've made while on vacation, and a little bit of my inspiration. So let me start with the theme of maybe how I narrowed down my yarn. So I decided, since it's the end of summer, to find all of my yarn that's been in the stash and just use up all of my yarn scraps. Mostly for me, those are acrylics. No specific quantities, but just I've kind of broken them into colors. You know, you can see it's just like a simple worsted acrylic yarn. I have a few fun yarns in here that are glittery, and sometimes it's hard to find glitter yarn, so I will definitely link where I got this below, as well as some glitter yarn that looks like this. As you can see, I have like quite a bit. This is just my orange stash. I also have a blue stash over here, and I will show you that in a minute. But so my theme to choose which yarn to bring was stash busting, like just use up all my stash. Let me show you what I put it in. I have just this big canvas bag that I've got from shopping, and it cinches at the top. I just keep all my yarn in there, and it scrunches down pretty easily. I did probably bring about 30 odd end balls. Like, some still have the packaging on them and have never been used. Some are somewhere between being used. I just decided to commit to using all those if I was going to bring it. So that's the theme. That's how I've narrowed it down. That's how I pack it. Now that I'm here, I am staying at a temporary lodging, and it's super cute and rustic and woody, and it's got me inspired in a different way than maybe when I'm just at home in my home crafting area. So I've grabbed a basket, have put my yarn there so I can see it. I have also grabbed a glass bowl and have put some different yarn colors in there, working towards different inspiration. And mainly what I have in mind to make are these cardigans. No pattern yet, just for fun, just for stash busting. I have recently posted a video on how to crochet bows, and I made a bunch of crochet bows and added them to these cardigans. So I will be making cardigans in different colors. I started out with the pink. It has neon yellow, bright pink, hot pink, glitter bows, totally inspired by Barbie movie advertising. And it was really simple to make, really quick. My favorite part is probably making the sleeves. I don't know why, I just think like a chunky sleeve was so satisfying. And next I moved on to some oranges that I had. I thought that I was going to be making maybe like pumpkin kind of colors towards the end of summer, but I decided to repeat the bows, and that's that one. I don't know if you can see up close. Let me grab it for you. I have included glitter right here. So in person it's so fuzzy and glittery, and it's just a really cool, like, scrappy combination. I considered almost making it into a blanket because I thought that started out and be a really cute blanket. However, I wanted to challenge myself to commit to the cardigan. So that's it. I am going to be offering some of these for sale on my Etsy shop soon for those of you who don't crochet but love the look of crochet, and I maybe even will write a pattern for these. Shout out for this cute button I found. I will also link where I got that. And my plan is to actually make another one of these in the blue shades that you just saw me grab in this glass bowl. So I've already started one. I don't know if I love it. It's so hard for me to commit. I'm always like all over the place. I don't know if you are too, please give me a shout out. This is potentially going to be the back. Also has some glitter yarn in the middle. The pink has glitter also. This would be the back. I have it broken out where the sleeves would fall. Really simple how I did that. Yeah, I'm just using a double crochet stitch, and I counted down a few inches to match my underarm opening, and then just continued working from there, so that when I joined it all together, I will join the sleeves there, and that's how I kind of get an opening. Or if you're crafty and want to make your own cardigan too, that's just a little tip about how I do some of the shaping. Each one's a little different. I find it therapeutic in the process to just see where my mind takes me, and it's really hard for me to make the same thing on repeat over and over. So, you know, shout out to everybody who does do that and is so disciplined. A couple other things that I've been making while on vacation, aside from the cardigans, are I've made a scrappy yarn alpaca. I may turn him into a wall hanging, or maybe it's a her. She has a pink scarf with fuzzy balls and a blue smile. I put a sweater on her. I did use a chart for this, and I will show you where I got the chart, linked below. I may put it on a sweater, just keep the sweater theme going. I'm envisioning something just simple, since this has a lot of color, and just putting it on the front. So let me know in comments, wall hanging or sweater for the scrappy alpaca. Another thing is also this bandana. I made this using some special yarns that I've had in my stash that are, you know, the kind of yarn that you get at a novelty store, and they're hand dyed and they're so pretty and you don't know what to do with them, and they tend to be a little more expensive. So I only had one cake of it, and it's like this light blue with some glitter bandana. So I decided bandana was the perfect little make, and I also made one for my friend who visited while I've been on vacation, so we were kind of like a matchy situation, which I will be sharing pictures of that soon. The bandana pattern's super simple. I am going to post that for you, as well as it's on my Instagram if you scroll through to maybe like 2 summers ago, just an easy diagram on how to crochet this bandana. Also, I want to say thank you. I recently just reached 12,000 followers on Instagram, and I love the support that I receive from all my new followers and people that have been with me since I started my page. I always find inspiration from you guys, and it's so inspiring to get comments and feedback, and I just really appreciate it. As well as here on YouTube, I have just recently hit around 300 followers, which I'm very happy to be growing this community on a new platform and to be discussing things outside of just a carousel of pictures or a reel. It's been really fun to kind of get my creative thoughts out there, share some of the projects I'm making, the colors I'm using, and some of the yarns that I find useful also. So that is my little travel crochet wrap up, some of the projects that I have found easy to make, and some of the scrap yarns that I've decided to bring with me. So I hope that you enjoy some travel projects of your own. Please share anything that you have made or are making this summer, as well as I would love to hear any of your vacation stories, where you're going. It's something that's near and dear to my heart, crochet and travel. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a great one.